love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart. Give thanks into the world, and I will feel alright. Yeah. That's a little Bob Marley for y'all. But look. I'm gonna come at y'all with this video right quick today. I just want to tell y'all a little something about these really they Neanderthal beings, human beings, you know. And y'all remember there was a age of hippies. See, I say that was around the 90s, probably 80s, you know, into the 2000s. See, y'all got to understand what cannabis does. See, we brought cannabis, so-called, which I call weed. We brought cannabis from, it comes from the star system, Canis Major. And it's a planet called Cannabis as well. See, when they spoke about the Most High in the Bible, and they were talking about the Most High and all that, see, that they understood that even in the Astros, we did that. We did that. Cause you ever smoke weed and got smarter? You ever smoke weed and said some shit you didn't even know? See, when you get high, y'all don't understand. When you get high, you literally going higher in consciousness, higher in the realms. But when y'all do it, y'all just do it for recreational purposes, just to feel good. But to get high means to actually like get higher, go higher in dimension, go higher in consciousness. This is why when you smoke weed, you ever said some smart shit you didn't even know you knew? Yeah, that's because that's what we do. It opens the pineal gland. The pineal gland is the seat of God. It's the Godhead. The Christos, the anointed one. See, the pineal gland is the head of God. That's where the gold fluids come out of your pineal. So the Caucasian people, the human being people, the Neanderthal people, in the early 1700, 1800, 1900, and into the late 2000s, these people were barbaric people. White people, Neanderthal people, they were barbaric beings. And you can still see it in them today how barbaric they are. They just do shit just to do it. You know what I'm saying? Go shoot up a school with 50 kids in there. You know what I'm saying? So that's the kind of thing they do because it's in their nature to be barbaric people. Now they probably not as barbaric today, but it's still in their nature. But in the essence of them, before they got to the state they were now, they were very, very, very violent and barbaric people. And it still shows today. So what we did for them, because we seen these beings were so barbaric, we like, hell no. I mean, like, we tried to help them basically and reverse engineer them. Because Yakub or Zeus or Pindar Moloch, what he did was fashion them in a way like in a petri dish. So they literally are a mixed cell organism. They are a total combination of the snub-nosed monkey, the pig. This is why their skin is so pink, and this is why that's why they call white people pigs. They made from the pig, the snub-nosed monkey, the dog, and this is why when they get wet, they smell really weird like animal, because they have animal genetics within them. This is why when you ever looked at an animal, you ever seen animals, they got like certain little tags on their bodies and stuff, certain little moles and warts on them. If you look at white people, you see the same stuff on them. Same stuff. No, them ain't freckles. No, them not freckles. Y'all be seeing little brown dots on white people, little tiny brown dots, little skin tags and stuff, little warts and whatnot. Yeah, that's because these people are animals, for real. They animals. I'm not being racist. This is just facts. These people are a mixture of the pig, the dog, the snub-nosed monkey, and the such. So we wanted to help them in a way because, you know, the beings we are, we peaceful, loving beings. So we seen what Zeus did to them. We seen what their creator did to them. And we wanted to help them. We wanted to help them. So we basically brought them out of caves and started to reverse engineer them. These when they showed you how the man went from a monkey to a man, they always showed you a white man, never a black guy. Anytime they showed you evolution, that monkey turned into a man, it was always a white guy. This is never black. That's because they know who we are and they know who they are. They know we are divine beings, and they also know that they are animalistic beings. They know that. That's why they always showed you when a monkey transformed into a man, it was always a white man. Look like the Geico caveman, don't he? Yes, he do. Yes, he do. Why you think they said Geico caveman? Y'all looking at the Geico commercials like, oh, ha, 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 ha. And they really telling you who they is. Cave people. They came from the Caucasus Mountains. Hence the word Caucasians. Oh, yeah, y'all better know. So we wanted to help them. We seen how they was looking. We brought them out their cave. We said, hey, y'all come on out of there. Y'all bring your ass on out of there. We see y'all. Come on out. And they came out. They was walking on 2 legs and 4 legs and arms, and they knuckles was on the ground, and they was walking on the knuckles. They was all hairy and everywhere. We said, oh, hell no. What is that? What are those? Yeah. What are those? You feel me? What is that? And we seen it. We said, oh, we know what that is. We know who y'all are, and we know who created y'all. But we such loving beings, we wanted to help them, so we helped reverse engineer them. Hence, we did. This is why you white people look good today. This is why people don't mind, you know what I'm saying, messing on a little white girl. They look cute now, don't they? You know, the human being dudes don't got all the hair on them. They don't look monkeyish, do they? They look like they got arm, leg, arm, head like we do. Allah. ALLAH. Arm, leg, arm, head. Allah. That's the God physique. When they said, let us make them in our image, it was us who said that. This is why white people got an arm, leg, and a head like us. So we helped to reverse engineer them. And y'all remember during the 1500s, 1400s, 1500s, 1600s, all the way up into the late 2000s. Hell, fuck it, I give it 2003. Y'all, the white girls, they really didn't have no booties. They was very skinny, didn't have booty, just had flat backs. This is because when we helped to reverse engineer them, we had to tie them to a post because they couldn't even stand upright. Remember when I told you they coming out the cave, they was walking on 4 legs and knuckles. Some of them was barely walking on 2 legs. So we had to reverse engineer them. You know what I'm saying? Like when you setting up a project, you probably gotta lean a board on something just to hold it up so you can do the project. When you paint, you gotta put the canvas up and have some hold the canvas so you can paint. Why? So you can paint on the canvas, but you need something to hold it while you painting. So this is what we did while we was trying to reverse engineer the white females. They couldn't even stand up straight. So what we had to do was we got these planks, like these boards, like these flat plank boards, and we tied them to it. We basically like did this, stood them up straight on the plank board back like this, and tied them to it. So they could stay still while we do what we needed to do with them. This is why white girls had flat asses, no asses, cause they shit was back to a plank board for hours while we reverse engineered them. This is why they don't have no ass. But now they got ass because they have been reversed. They've been mixed and procreated with our black women, with our goddesses. This is why they have asses now and titties. Hell, even before the butt shots and injections, they were starting to get that because you started to get mixed people out here, mixed children, white and black children, white mama, black daddy, and basically Our DNA, our genes have been spread it out amongst the planet so much to where they starting to get a little shit from us. The white dude's starting to get cocky and big and stuff now. Athletic. The white girl's starting to get butts and titties now. Not everybody got ass shots and titty shots now. There's some natural ones out there, and that's because they've been procreating with us so long over the millenniums. But these were very, very, very barbaric and savage people. So what we did was we said, okay, they got calcified pineal glands. See, they got a pineal gland, but it don't work. It don't work at all. It's like it's like a toy that's just sitting there. It got no batteries in it. It just don't work at all. It's basically like a collective they got. See, our pineal is active and working. We got the real shit, the original shit. They have one too because they were made in our image, but it don't work. It don't work. It's just sitting there. It's basically why do they even have it? Basically, it just don't work. It's calcified. So what we did was they was in such a barbaric state. We said, okay, we know what we gonna do. We gonna bring cannabis. We gonna bring the cannabis down here for them, cause we know what the cannabis will do. See, the cannabis is when you get high, it's supposed to uncalcify your pineal gland and take you higher into the dimensions of consciousness and wisdom. That's what it does. That's why I say you get high. See, y'all don't even know the real reason though. Oh, I'm getting high. Y'all don't know. Y'all just doing it just to feel good, recreational purposes. I'm gonna let y'all know though. Feel me? So we brought it down here and we gave it to them. That's why you seen them doing all kind of experiments in the late 1600s, 1700s. The government was doing experiments with weed and shit, testing it on white people and shit. They did, and then they made a movie called Pineapple Express. Made a movie called Pineapple Express. In the beginning of the movie, they was in this secret facility in the middle of a desert. And the government dude, he like went to a part of the desert and like tapped it, and the door opened. So they basically got like an underground facility in the middle of the desert. And he went down there. He's like, some dude hand the sergeant dude or the colonel dude a paper. He said, how's the subject doing? He said, have they started yet? He said, they said, no, we just about to start. Then they went in there. It was a white dude sitting there. And he's like, are you ready? He's like, yeah. And it was the dude in the hazmat suit. And he gave him a blunt that was rolled with Pineapple Express. And he gave him a lighter. He said, are you ready? He said, yeah. He's like, the test subject dude. He's like, all right, do I start now? They was like, go ahead. And the test subject dude, he lit the blunt and he smoked and hit it. On the first hit, he started going. He was so calm and mellow. He was saying shit that was so freaky and stuff. They was like, oh, hell no. And then he was like exposing stuff about the government. He started saying stuff he wasn't even supposed to say about the government, but nobody knew because he was in the facility. But that's what I'm saying. The weed got him so high and relaxed and shit that he started saying stuff he wasn't even supposed to say. And if he would have got out into the world and smoked that and told some shit, oh yeah, they'd have killed him. See what I'm saying? Because that's what the weed made him do that. The weed. And he was like, then he had got on the phone and somebody was speaking to the colonel on the phone. And they was like, the colonel was like, what do you think I think about Pineapple Express? And then they waited like 3 seconds. He was like, illegal. He was so upset. He was like, illegal. Because he didn't like what that weed had did to him. He's like, hell no, I ain't finna smoke this shit. I'm not gonna smoke that shit. You see? But when we brought the weed down here, we gave it to them. And they started smoking it. And then they turned from barbaric savages into cool, mellow hippies. This is where you got the hippies from. They were barbaric white people at first, and they smoke that cannabis. And they start getting, nigga, they went from barbaric to, yo, dude, what up, bro? Peace, brother, relax, man. Just smoke some weed vibe ganja. Turned into that. They turned into the most high vibrational beings, motherfucker. You hear me? The weed, it uncalcified this just a little bit to bring them into a high enough conscious for them to be peaceful and relaxed people and just a tiny bit of high vibrational if they could. And that's why they are today, they still barbaric, but they got it like under control now. That's what the weed did. The weed did that. Oh yeah, y'all better know. Y'all better know.